Jerry says it's go time. Puts it in the drive, and here we go.
Oh, one more race. Man, that was an excellent race. That young man was excited to end up in victory lane here tonight. So,
Pure Stock's on the track. We'll get the field set for you for our final feature of the night. And Trevor the Torch Wilson out of Fulton, Missouri, the 30W will be on the point. And Preston McDowell, he hails from Tuscumbia, and PMAC will start in P2.
row number 2, Tyrell Jones of Bodark, Missouri, number 33. And the 21 of Darren Porter from California, Missouri on the outside.
Greg Dykstra, that is. I planned that out. That was not a Freudian slip. That was just a joke. He pilots number 12 out of Marshfield, Missouri, and Peyton McDowell out of Tuscumbia. Outside of him, the 216 or the 21 or the 26 or the...
whatever he comes out at the time. It is Dalton Roberts of Fairgrove, Missouri, number 57, and the 41 of Mason Beck, Urbana, Missouri. We're going to see if he can get that car put together.
Jerry Brown from Springfield, Missouri. Loaned him some duct tape to make sure he got that front bumper put back on. Jerry Brown's going to start back in 9th. Justin McDowell out of Tuscumbia will start in 10th.
Trevor Ellingson, the 11 of Missouri, number 42 on the inside. Carlo Lampe, Fairgrove, Missouri, the 7L on the outside.
Stephen Price is from Bolivar, Missouri, just down the road. He will start in 13th, and James Redis outside of him from Springfield in 14th.
And your final row, it is Spencer Reef from Kansas City, Missouri in the 7 car, and the 88 of Chris Mizzarelli of California, Missouri in the back. I'll get there.
Or Messerly, one of the two.
Messerly, there you go. I like the Italian version better.
So Trevor Wilson, Fulton, Missouri, on the pole, the 30W. Young man, 18 years of age, 5-time winner. He's won at Callaway 3 times, won at the Lake twice. He won 8 times last year. Finished first in the points at Callaway a season ago. His best finish here at Lucas Oil Speedway was back in 2020 when he finished in 5th.
Well, keep your eye. If he got the car put back together, the 41 of Mason Beck, of course, the points leader, midseason champion for the stock cars here at Lucas Oil Speedway, knows his way around in cars like this, and he may show it in this A-main.
And he is starting right in the middle of the field in 8th, outside row 4. He will have some work to do if he is going to make his way up and not only be your mid-season champion, but be your Thursday Night Madness champion.
The yellow light is out, means we're going to go green flag out of turn number 4. Trevor Wilson, the 30W, Preston McDowell, the 26, bring him into 3 and out of turn 4. It is a green flag in the air. We are underway. The 30, that is Trevor Wilson, the Fulton, Missouri native, on the point in your lead. The 26, Preston McDowell, the 33 of Tyrell Jones. Now 3 wide, coming out for that second spot. It will be Trevor Wilson, your leader, the 33 of Jones in second.
He's on the top side. 2 distinct lines with your top 5 cars. 2 cars go to the top. 3 cars go to the bottom. And the car that you said keep an eye on that started back in 8th, and Mason Beck, he's up to 6th. He runs right in the middle of both of those 2 grooves. In the early going, at least with the whole shot, it's Trevor Wilson. Tyrell Jones back in second, but he's got heavy heat from the inside, and Preston McDowell. As McDowell was looking to the inside, here comes Darren Porter to the outside. The 21 is up into the mix. All of a sudden, he's going to jump back behind Tyrell Jones, following his tire tracks, and grab third away from McDowell.
It is the 21 of Darren Porter. Porter on that high side, as Shane said, following the tire tracks. Tyrell Jones, a 33. The battle is for that second spot. 3 won it. Only one can have it right now. This time it's going to be the 33 of Tyrell Jones as he gets hit from the backside. A little bit of a push by the 21 of Darren Porter.
Well, that helps Porter and Jones both get around McDowell. So that was a friendly little nudge, but it's not going to stay friendly much longer as they go to 3 wide. Porter right in the middle of the sandwich. They're going to shuffle Preston McDowell, stay him or keep him back in 4th, and they stay 3 wide, will to will to will. With the advantage to the outside is Jones. Now up into the mix is the 216 of Peyton McDowell. He's going to fight with Preston McDowell, the 26 and the 216. Very similar paint schemes between the two as they line up side by side. That's for 4th. Side by side for 2nd is still Porter and Jones.
The man liking all that action behind him is the 30 of Trevor Wilson. Wilson, the Fulton, Missouri number 30, is staying on the point here tonight, as he will 7 laps through this time. The 21 that belongs to Darren Porter. Porter from California, Missouri in that second spot. Tyrell Jones. Jones a 33. Bodark in 3rd, but not by a whole lot. The 216 Preston McDowell, or the 26 of Preston McDowell in that 4th spot.
Well, now that they were side by side for a few laps, they've lined out. They've all gone single file now for the most part. And as we say that, Porter getting some distance between he and Preston McDowell. McDowell has jumped up to 3rd. Tyrell Jones drops back to 4th. He's in the middle of a McDowell-McDonald's sandwich. He is the meat between the 2 buns that is the McDowells.
Absolutely, as they come around this time. Now the man on the move, the 21. That is Darren Porter, the California, Missouri native. Looks to the high side of your leader, Trevor Wilson, trying to get the momentum coming around this time into 3 and out of turn number 4. He stays to the high side. Wilson to the low side as they come this time across halfway through, given to the field.
Plenty of time for Darren Porter to do something with Trevor Wilson. When you're from California, Missouri, you run at XX. He's won it twice there. He started his racing career 2 years ago. He's won at the Lake as well this season, and he's got a run to the outside of the torch, Trevor Wilson. And with that, he got right beside him, but the Boone's Barbecue caution will come out as a car spins to the inside of turn 2, and Trevor Wilson, my friend, he was on the move, was getting ready to make a pass for the lead when the caution comes out for Messerly.
Chris Messerly bringing out the caution. Of course, one going off on the high side also over there, so going to be checking out. I believe that's a 57. That is Dalton Roberts, the Fairgrove, Missouri native. One person not wanting to see this, Shane, is that 30 of Wilson, Trevor Wilson, with a great lead out in front. But the 21 of Darren Porter was starting to track him down. So he's pretty high. He may be happy, may not be. Hopefully he's going to jump out to the lead. And he had a great start when we started the race here tonight.
So Darren Porter, I think, is better on the long run. He started in 4th, up to 2nd. He was reeling in Trevor Wilson. Question now, you're midway through. About lap 8 was whenever your car started to come to life. You've got 10 laps left, but you've gotten through the tough part of that pack. You've gotten around Jones. You've gotten around McDowell. Now you're breathing down the neck of Trevor Wilson. I think Darren Porter's sitting in a pretty good position right now, running along in 2nd.
Well, Wilson has got to decide, is he going to watch that car on the top side or on the bottom, the 26 or the 21?
First lap, I think he goes to the inside, make sure Preston McDowell didn't make a run, but then after that, I'm going right back to the top side and seeing if I can take away what Darren Porter was making work. He was making the top side work, and if Trevor Wilson was able to see that in the Jumbotron driving down the backstretch, wouldn't be surprised if the torch goes back to the top.
Well, we're going to find out here shortly. Yellow light is out. Green flag will fly this time. 10 down, 10 to go. Wilson brings them around out of 4. Green flag flies from Striegel. It is the 30. That is Trevor Wilson, Fulton, Missouri, your leader. Here comes a 21. Shane, just like you said, only he did not get a chance to get up there before the 21 of Darren Porter, the California, Missouri native, looked to the high side. Now he will. 3 wide for second.
Gotta think, Doug, maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe Trevor Wilson has enough left to stay out in front for the final 8.5 laps, but Trevor Wilson is the man on the move. If he can keep what's happening behind him in the pair of McDowells in the back of his mind, not even think about that, and just go to work on the car in front of him, Darren Porter, I think if he can run error-free, he's in good shape.
Looks like the fastest lap, though, the fastest car is that 21 of Darren Porter, California, Missouri. Porter on the high side in that second spot as he comes around, but just by a half a car length over the 26 of McDowell.
Yeah, last couple laps, Porter has not put together some good circuits. He has gotten a little wobbly, has not held a nice steady wheel. Gets a good run in turn 3 on this one. They'll see how the exit to turn 4 goes. And he and Peyton McDowell are both catching up with Trevor Wilson.
Wilson tried to stay on that bottom here at the track as they come around. Porter in second, McDowell in third. 5 to decide it this time around.
And Darren Porter is able to stay on the loud pedal a little longer down the front stretch. He'll grab the lead off of 4. New leader, it's Darren Porter. Took Porter a while to get around Trevor Wilson. Now that he has, he's checked out by 3 car lengths. 0.1 second advantage last lap. This time by, lead will grow to 0.7 seconds. Darren Porter checking out. Now Peyton McDowell looks to the inside of Wilson. Trevor Wilson's got to be thinking he's getting teamed up right now by the McDowells. Peyton to the inside. And the Boone's Barbecue caution comes out with less than 5 laps to go, and it is for a car in turn 4. And the 33, who had been running up front earlier on, fell off the pace, and Tyrell Jones is stopped on the top side of turn 4, bringing out the caution. See the happy face emoji on the left side of the car? Turn that emoji upside down. There's going to be a frown on that now after being up front in the early going, and Tyrell Jones, his day done. Hobby Time Motorsport Safety Crew will give him a push. Doesn't look as though he's going to be able to get it fired up, and they may take him straight back to the pit. I believe Tyrell Jones was running in 7th when all of that occurred. So goes from running in 7th to being out of the picture. Hobby Time Motorsports Safety Crew still works over in turn number 3. Inside 5 laps left, single file restart. Lights turned out, green flag in hand. 3 laps to decide. We're 17 down, 3 to go. And Darren Porter, luckily for him, he's only got 1 line of cars behind him instead of having to deal with 2. High side's been the fast side for Darren Porter. On the restart, Trevor Wilson with a good run. Had a chance to let his tires cool down, see if maybe the torch can find a little speed on this restart. It is Darren Porter by a car length. It's a 3-car battle now. Wilson in the middle, McDowell to the inside. Porter out by 3 car lengths. Wilson led most of the laps up until the final 5. Darren Porter took over the lead. Now Peyton McDowell grabs second away from Wilson. They stay wheel to wheel. Double checkers getting ready to fly in the air. Striegel's got him in hand, and Darren Porter will walk into Wheatland, Missouri, and he will leave a winner for the 4th time this year.